As mentioned in the introduction video, My Bridge of Strength is a visual framework and self-assessment tool that represents a snapshot in time and looks at multiple areas of our life to help us be successful long-term and chart a course to economic independence. The bridge is simple in design but incorporates big ideas that are grounded in brain science. Stress isn't always a bad thing. It can give us a burst of energy or help us focus for things like playing competitive sports or public speaking. But extreme, ongoing stress can wreak havoc on our health, behavior, and ability to use our core life skills, which are also called executive function skills. Why? Stress and adversity trigger the limbic system, which is a sometimes necessary fight, flight, or freeze response that spurs us to act first and think later. However, research shows that when that response is triggered repeatedly by extreme stress, it can overload the brain's capacity for more reflective, intentional thinking. If this occurs during early childhood, the brain overdevelops the ability to perceive and respond quickly to stress rather than respond to situations thoughtfully. That's why experiencing a pileup of adversity such as violence, illness, unemployment, addiction, or abuse can cause adults to struggle to keep track of their problems in their lives, find solutions for dealing with them, and follow a plan for moving forward. The good news is our brains change and adapt throughout our lifetime, so we can learn and strengthen our executive function skills into adulthood. My Bridge of Strength, which is an adaptation of a tool designed by an organization named Empath, is grounded in this very brain science by providing a comprehensive approach to reflect on our lives and plan ahead, especially with the support of a coach or mentor. The bridge helps us engage our prefrontal cortex and build our executive function skills. The bridge is based on brain science research that shows adults must develop 5 key areas of their lives to make significant economic gains. These 5 key areas are represented in the vertical columns or pillars on which the bridge rests, and they are family stability, well-being, education, financial, and employment. Using the bridge as a metaphor for the theory of change, you must start with a strong foundation to have a bridge that we can cross. Each pillar is interconnected and an important part of the foundation, and must be strong and solid to support the journey across the bridge. If any of the pillars are compromised or likely to crumble, then the journey is also compromised. Likewise, as each pillar is strengthened, so is the bridge as a whole. The training, coaching, work experience, and goal setting through the Community Jobs program is designed to directly strengthen participants' education, financial management, and employment pillars. As we look at the orientation of the bridge, the vertical or y-axis helps us think about the future. We can look ahead at what we want to achieve in each of the 5 areas represented on the bridge and start to think about how we want to move forward. The horizontal or x-axis helps us make decisions in context because each of these 5 areas of life affects the others. Looking across all 5 pillars and viewing them next to each other encourages us to consider how our decisions impact other areas of our lives. Together, these 2 axes allow for conversation to simultaneously focus on the future and the relationships of decisions to be made so that we can make a holistic plan to move forward. In this example of a completed bridge, the participant is a single mother who has safe and stable housing. However, she is currently unemployed, so she is worried about losing her housing as she has been struggling to pay her bills. She has limited education but has a strong work history, so feels like her workplace skills support her employability. She is mostly able to engage in work based on her own health and well-being. However, her 7-year-old son has asthma, and he frequently misses school or has doctor's appointments. She has childcare, but it is not always reliable, and she does not have many friends or family members in the local area who are able to help or provide support. These factors make it difficult for her to engage in work or other activities. In taking time to complete and discuss the bridge with her coach, the participant is able to see and hear where she is now. This also provides her with some time to dream about where she would like to be. She tells her coach she would like to continue her education and obtain an associate's degree, which she feels will help her find a better job that provides her stable income each month. In their conversation, the participant and coach identify some goals that will help her move closer to her dreams. For example, in order for the participant to have stable income, she will need to obtain employment. To find and keep a job long term, she realizes she needs to take steps to address her son's asthma and establish reliable childcare so she can focus on getting additional training and find a job. She and her coach can work together to identify specific action steps and target dates to help the participant reach these goals and move closer to her dream. The bridge helps us identify which of our strengths can help us while working on our goals and also strategize for potential challenges. You'll be able to schedule a one-on-one appointment with your Career Path Services coach to discuss your bridge of strength and work together to identify goals. We suggest taking some time for self-reflection prior to meeting with your coach. One final reminder, the bridge is just a snapshot of a moment in time and is ever-changing. It is not meant to be a quick fix, but provide a tool for staying focused on your long-term plan.